And just before I let you go, how many Ghanaians are in detention center? What are their current state based on your visit?
In detention center.
Well,
wow.
The detention center where I visited.
What?
In total, under ICE arrest, we have a figure at the last count. Ghanaians. And
Ghanaians
I think
under
they keep,
ICE arrest in America.
Deporting them as in when they meet the judge and they don't have much of a case, and then there's a ruling, they are taken out, on the next available arrangement.
Wow.
But health-wise, are they okay? Are they kept in a safe place?
Oh, yeah. I saw it myself. I went to as far as the dormitories where they were being kept. I went to the medical facilities for them. Very clean environment. They did not complain about any health issues. They just were not happy.
Wow.
They of course, being in a cell, like a prison. They didn't like it. But they are coming illegally through unapproved routes, and then they got caught up with the law. There isn't much we can do for them.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favour and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this is the penultimate number and it's number 2. At number 2, I present to you KwekuAfrica. Wow! This guy has a thunderous voice. Like, when he speaks, you wanna listen. I've been able to watch a couple of his videos, and I sincerely will tell you that he makes great impression in whatever content he's going to present. Thank you so much, Mr. Kweku. Keep up the good work.
So information coming in from the United States of America doesn't look for Ghana, because it is now confirmed that the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Unit, ICE, are holding around 200 Ghanaians. Now, this was confirmed by Ghana's ambassador to the United States of America, Ambassador Victor Smith, and he confirmed that he visited one of the detention sites and saw 193 Ghanaians who were under ICE detention. And these people were made up of women and men who largely crossed the United States through unapproved routes.
Let you go. And just before I let you go, how many Ghanaians are in detention center, and what are their current state based on your visit?
Well, the detention center where I visited, there were 11 Ghanaians, 1 lady, and 10 guys. In total, under ICE arrest, we have a figure at the last count. It was 193 Ghanaians, and I think they keep, deporting them as in when they meet the judge and they don't have much of a case, and then there's a ruling, they are taken out, on the next available arrangement.
But health-wise, are they okay? Are they kept in a safe place?
Oh, yeah. I saw it myself. I went to as far as the dormitories where they were being kept. I went to the medical facilities for them. Very clean environment. They did not complain about any health issues. They just were not happy, of course, being in a cell, like a prison. They didn't like it. But they had come in illegally through unapproved routes, and then they got caught up with the law. There isn't much we can do for them.
And by now I'm beginning to think that if you have a relative in America, especially if he's not a legal resident, those people who, pass those areas and route to America, you need to start calling to check up on those people, because at this time, anybody is at risk. Anybody could be arrested, because the way and manner they are carrying out their arrest, they are just stopping buses, they are moving to train stations, they are moving to just potentially everywhere that illegal immigrant could be. And the way ICE is working, if you don't humble yourself, they will humble you. That is just the trick. That's how they are doing. Because if you meet them with force, they will apply force on you. And if you become sober, then they will arrest you peacefully. And that is what is happening. So at this moment, I'm just afraid for Ghanaians in America.
I'm just chilling at my job in the Uber, and this lady just pulls over, and she's like, are you a U.S. citizen? In a parking lot at work. That's the officer lady. And they just shot somebody right now in Minnesota. Imagine that. Are we in Germany? Why are you guys doing this?
You tell me, sir.
Why are you guys going around just asking people like at work whether they're U.S. citizens or not? Are you guys not supposed to be patrolling the border?
Do you want to answer the question or not?
Why would I answer you? Where's your warrant?
Have to. We're running your plate.
Run your plates. You do whatever you want.
You can.
Yeah, that's what it is. And you should stop harassing us. We're working. And look at these two other guys.
This is a rental vehicle.
It is a rental. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even tell you nothing, man. A4. What's this guy? R56? What kind of numbers are those, man?
It's a letter and then numbers next to it.
It's duh. It's a letter and a number next to it. What the hell is these motherfuckers? Matter of fact, let me record the other one. I've been waiting for you guys. You guys just murdered somebody in cold blood in this city today, and God brought you guys to me at work. I'm literally working here, and you guys are literally impeding my income, asking me retarded questions.
You know what?
You can talk to him about me if you want. That's not even professional. Why are you talking to him about me?
I can talk to whoever I want.
No, you cannot. This is you do it. Are you working here? Are you working here? Are you working? Are you working here? He's a member of the public. You're conducting your duty. You talking to him about me? What is he supposed to do? What is wrong with you? Are you a citizen? Are you? Why are you getting close? I can hear you. You can stand there.
I'm not close.
How come she got a GoPro and you got your a police issued body cam? What's going on with you guys?
Why do I have
What kind of shit is this? Dude, listen, I'm here working. You're working too, right?
Right.
So it says U.S. Border Patrol. This is not the border. Go to the Canada border or the Mexico border.
If you were from
I'm
this
working,
country,
dude.
If you were from this country,
What do you mean? What do you mean if I'm from this country?
I can hear you don't have the same accent as me. That's why I'm.
Oh, so you're going by accents now?
I want to know.
Is that what it is?
Where were you born?
Is that accents? Have you heard the Israeli accent? Have you heard the European accent?
You just
it's
proved my
garbage.
point. You're a brilliant
It's retarded,
man. You
dude.
just proved my point.
You going
You're
by
a brilliant
accents?
man. You just proved to
Dude,
other countries that
you guys want to argue? I got time. I got time today.
You're not arguing. You're
I got time today, man.
Thank you, sir.
You guys do whatever you want to do.
Where's your ID, sir?
I'm not going to show you. I don't have to show you anything. If a police officer comes here, I'll comply with him. But U.S. Border Patrol, I don't even know if you're a real police officer. Where's your ID?
But you just said it.
Where's your ID?
You just said it.
And I'm not going to go by C20. That's a periodic chemical. That's a periodic element. C20?
I'm wearing
What are you,
my
carbon
ID.
20?
I'm wearing my ID.
Male C20. That's his name. Male. Why are you walking away, Male?
If you have a relative in America, you need to start checking on him. And better still, it's better you ask them to deport themselves quietly. If you are in America without the proper documentation, I believe it's better you self-deport yourself, take flight, come back to Ghana, and when the time is appropriate, then you go. Before you allow yourself to be arrested and detained, because that won't look good for you. And if you're not careful, you may not be able to travel again if you are deported from the United States of America. Now, according to Ambassador Smith, the number remains fluid as deportations continue, particularly in cases involving undocumented migrants. He's saying they are the worst sort of, detainees, because when it happens, nothing can be done to help them, especially when you are taken to court and it's established that you entered the country through illegal means. You came on a tourist visa and you overstayed, or you came to do something. Some of them marriage ceremony. My brother is graduating, my son is graduating, I'm visiting him, my sister has given birth, I'm going to take care of them, and then they don't go, and you overstay your visa. When you are arrested, you are taken to court, there's no hope for you. Now, he continued that once the U.S. authorities establish an individual's Ghanaian nationality and confirm the absence of valid immigration status, the likelihood of remaining in the country becomes very minimal. And that once they establish that they are Ghanaians, sometimes they call them, who is the ambassador and his people, to go and interview some of them. And if they establish that they are Ghanaians, then they are on their way out back to Ghana. And now it is so easy. If you are Ghanaian, you are arrested, you'll be deported so easily because Ghana has signed an agreement and even received Nigerians and West African migrants who were deported. So if Ghana is accepting Nigerian migrants, then how about you, Ghana? Yes, we've sold that thing for 5 years visa revocation. You understand? And that America doesn't prevent Ghanaians from entering America. So that way is there. So if you are Ghanaian and you are arrested, you are pam. Even for Nigerians, their government rejected. He didn't want to accept them. For Ghana, once you are arrested, according to Ambassador Victor Smith, you are on your way back to Ghana. You wouldn't know. And the way they take them to Ghana is like after you are being tried and the court has pronounced that you will just be hovering around there, walking around. By the time you realize you are in a plane, you wouldn't know. Hey, America, Charlie. Now, Ambassador Victor Smith continued that if you don't have document, you don't survive in front of the judge. In fact, there is nothing else for you to remain here because, first of all, you are undocumented, and that's what he said. Now, the ambassador continued that during his visit to the detention facility in Pennsylvania in December 2025, he met 11 Ghanaian detainees, including one woman. He said the majority were undocumented and had been in detention for several months while pursuing legal remedies. Some, he noted, had been held for close to 10 months, wow, as their cases progressed through the immigration system. Holy shit, man, this is devastating. Some of the Ghanaians are being held for close to 10 months. So once you are arrested and you want to pursue legal remedies, you want to consult an immigration attorney, you will still be in detention. Wow. And they are kept in a hostile type. But he ever added that they were fine, they were okay, they were doing well. And then many of the detainees expressed a strong desire to remain in the United States despite the challenges posed by their undocumented status. Some, he revealed, admitted entering the country through illegal, irregular means, making it difficult to establish lawful entry to qualify for relief under the U.S. immigration law. And so when they realized that Ambassador Victor Smith could do little or nothing for them, he said, then they expressed the interest of being left alone. They want to be left alone. They didn't complain of being maltreated or anything. They said that they want to fight their cases and remain in the United States. And that they, as the Ghana's agency in America, did not know what they can do to help those people. So he quoted, he said, we didn't know how we are going to help them, but during the day, we sort of encouraged them. So Ambassador Victor Smith revealed that when the people got to know that they, the Ghana embassy in America, could do little or nothing to help them, then they wanted to be left alone to fight their own cause. But the ambassador continued that, however, they encouraged these people and told them and reassured them, Ghana is developing. Go and see the things Mahama is doing in Ghana. Man, fuel prices has come down. Now, I mean, KK is cheap. The fish is cheap. So, Charlie, don't worry. Go back to Ghana. Go and start. Hey, ambassador, if I was there and you told me this, like the way you go chop slap, no be joke. Like the way you go chop, how can you come? I beg, don't do that. Don't do that. Somebody in America who is working and earning around $2,000 a week, not a month, a week. You are telling him that Ghana has developed. So my goodness. Hey, ambassador. So he further noted that Ghanaian officials are occasionally required to assist U.S. authorities in verifying the nationality of detainees. Once confirmed, deportation procedures are typically initiated. At that point, removal becomes inevitable, he said, confirming that deportation of Ghanaian nationals are already underway. So that's it. Now, as it stands now, if you were a Ghanaian, my take, and you are in the United States, and you are undocumented, the earlier you find yourself a place to be temporarily, the better for you. Else you are on your way home, because ICE is leaving no stone unturned. Even when they see you in a van, they will stop the van, and if you refuse to, open the gate, they will break into it and they will remove you. In buses, in train stations, everywhere in America. In fact, they are picking people who are literally working. They'll come and pick you and they'll take you away. And in an instance, in a video that I watch, I may share the video with you. Maybe I may make a separate video. A woman who was filing for her stamps, for, her green card in America, was even picked up. And that woman is legally married to an American citizen. They went to an interview with his American husband. At the interview section, he was picked up. That is what is happening. So, ICE is leaving no stone unturned. So if you're in America, if you're an illegal immigrant in America, you either self-deport yourself back home, or you remain in your caves where you are, at least for now until things settle. And the Ghanaians back home, I beg, stop asking these people for money, because illegal immigrants in America now, they are very hot. They are so hot. They are so hot now. You can't work. You don't have the peace of mind to work. And the Americans themselves are even choking these people. And some of the Africans who are legal immigrants are choking these people out because there is money which is reserved to report somebody and the person is arrested successfully. There is money given to them. So even if you have a friend in America that you trust so much, you can just call the ICE for you. You'll be there and they'll be knocking your room and they'll come and pick you up. That is what is happening in America now. So if you are an illegal immigrant in America, you do the needful. And if you are planning of going to America now, to studies, no problem. Only if you intend to study. To work legally, no problem. But even now, they've paused immigration for working, for those that will lead you to permanent residency, with the exception of, the J1, the H1B, short visas and all those ones. If you are planning on using this route to enter America, it's a wrong move for now. So guys, that's what's happening now. What is your take? Leave your comments in the comment section. Do you think that the Ghanaian authorities, led by Ambassador Victor Smith, they are helping the Ghanaians in the diaspora in America? Because if you are arrested, they go, they identify you, and they make, they sign the document and make things easy for you to be deported. Whilst in the case of the Nigerian government, if you call them, they won't even come. And even when they show up, they won't sign the documentation. They won't even make things easier for you to deport Nigerian citizens. And that is why now Ghana is accepting both Nigerians and even West African, citizens. Do you think the route they are going is helping? Leave your comment in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.